Accountability was had with Team Bees after Chapter 2, Season 2, Day 2, with Keon missing the whole entire Day 2. ABC Crew Reacts Live. Let's get straight into it.
We missing a player?
Yeah, he upstairs asleep. And we want the money. So what y'all look.
Right
I'm
Scotty already told me though.
y'all handling how y'all want it. Don't let these people discipline you. You understand? Because it's him now. Wait, Dede. Don't let these people discipline y'all, because it's him now, but it could be you next time. Being late, but you could have got Uber. You could have got Uber. I do like the basis of, maybe not that harsh, but I love the basis of what he was saying. Maybe you clean up, or you give everybody $100, $200 or something like that. You choose your paper or your work. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we ain't gonna treat you no different. It happened, it's over. We ain't even gonna talk about it. You understand? Just do this. Just what the time is? 7:20.
Nah.
7:20. Just give me 3 miles before 9 o'clock.
He missed the entire day. So the teammates were kind of in an uproar. We're not an uproar. They were kind of just sitting there like, man, how do we figure this out? Because he can't get the same pay as everybody. He missed the whole day. So they're trying to figure out what the consequence should be. And then Bees came along and was like, look, man, we're not really tripping off the bread that much, but you got to give me 3 miles before X amount of time. And then he ended up giving them, saying you get 30 or 35 minutes total to run 3 miles instead of the whole hour 40. But that was his consequence. Eli Carter came in initially and said he has cleanup duty for the rest of the week because he missed the whole day. He said it's either that, or, you know what I'm saying, like, it's better than paying up. You got cleanup duty. So that was they were going back and forth for a little bit, and then they started talking about the game plan for the rest of the video for going into Day 3. But fellas, live reaction.
Nah, bro. Listen, cleanup duty. Imagine cleanup duty for all them dudes, man. Oh,
and no, in those gyms particularly, it's bad. There's 178 water bottles, 43 Gatorades, and they're all spread out. So you got to keep going back. Your best
Millie, worse.
Trash bag.
Keep the house.
At the house.
Oh, the house?
Yes.
Oh, no, there's too much
all
food, catering and all that.
So I'm dirty. They dirty, knowing they gotta clean up behind themselves. Could you imagine how dirty they are if they know he gotta clean up? Oh. But fellas, real talk though, I this is why I like Bees, right? Because he's been through things in his life in terms of the league, and like whatever episodes he had at the league where he got in trouble, whatever the case may be. So he's very understanding about a lot of things that can occur within a player's like mishaps. You know what I'm saying? So he's literally the definition of a player coach. Like the beginning of the clip says, yo, don't let them get into it. We can handle this ourselves. Let's handle it right now. Let's have a team meeting. I really commend that at the highest level, the fact that they were able to come together as a team and come to an understanding, because that doesn't ruin team morale. It actually boosts it when you could do that as a team. So that's why I like Beasley on the YouTube scene, to be honest.
And some more context too behind that, because I don't want to show like the whole 26 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a quick synopsis. Is when they got there, Bees was like, man, like, you could have won us some more money, because he could have been thrown in that matchup with Ryan instead of BDOS versus Kale and Coda, or, you know what I'm saying, there's other matchups he could have been thrown into. So that could have been an extra $5K in the team's pocket. So that's where they were coming from. And then they were kind of upset, like, you had 6 hours to get to the gym. It's a 55-minute Uber. Like, you could have at least Ubered and got there, but you sat here for the whole 6 hours. And then when they got to the house, he had his feet in the pool, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, man.
He had his feet in the pool?
Yeah. Tay walked in. It was like, yo, Bees, check your mans out.
If that happens, you got to act like you're going through it when they get home.
For sure.
I'm going to say this. I agree with you, B. I love how Beasley handled it. I got a few things to say. Love how Beasley handled it. Second thing, I don't know Keon, so it's kind of odd to, I don't want to be too harsh on him. I don't know what happened that day or why he wasn't there. But what I do know is if something happens to where you can't make it to work, you got to communicate. You got to call in. There was no call, no show. No call, no show makes it a little bit different. If you communicate there's an issue, it's all good. But I think the issue was the no call, no show. You know what I mean? I think communication just would have been good there. And then the third thing, I think some people out there watching sell an apology.
Why you say
because
that?
now people are finding out all the things that was kind of frustrating of the season. Right? That's all I'm gonna say. If you're one of those people, sorry, Sell in the comments. I'll be waiting on it. I'll be waiting on it.
I appreciate that. I would like to add too to this situation. So in basketball, right? You people are late to practice. People are, late to shoot around, late to the bus. But this is a different situation because we've never really seen this in the YouTube space where someone misses a whole day and the team kind of holds them accountable because they actually value his talent. It was really interesting to see how going into day 3, you couldn't even tell. Like he just popped up back right back into the videos and he's like, oh wait, Keon's back. Like, it was kind of like just out of nowhere. But day 2, it was like, wait, where the hell's Keon at? No, and like Mill was saying, no call, no show, no nothing, no communication.
Yeah. And we don't bring things like up. We don't bring things like that up unless they're on video. And now that Next Chapter is kind of recording this like a reality episode, this is within the realm of things we talk about because it's public, it's on film. And normally we wouldn't necessarily, because like I said, I don't know what Keon had going on that day. For all I know, something not good could have happened. And I just think you got to treat it like work, man. You're there for a few days to work. You're being paid. And I just think you got to keep it professional. It's a mistake. I'm not too mad at it, but I also have to be honest about my take on it.
So let me ask you guys this. How would y'all have handled it as coaches?
In the YouTube space, or like an actual?
No, in the YouTube space. You're Beasley.
I wouldn't feel right taking money from, to be honest. In that, but then it's like, how can we compare it? If someone, say, ducks a matchup, doesn't want to play a matchup that you ask him to play, someone doesn't show up because he overslept at all. Like, how would you differentiate the two?
I'm personally not even mad at the oversleeping or lateness at all. And I'm a big guy on being on time. I don't like when people are late, especially when they're slow getting into the building and stuff. But I'm not mad if somebody's late. I was just surprised that he didn't try to get there, Yeah,
that's fair.
That was my only thing. Like just being there all day, I feel like you should make an effort to get there. And luckily, he did have Beasley. He had a guy like Tay that's a great guy that has a great heart. Luckily, he had some of those teammates that kind of spoke and was like, I mess with him. Like, let's figure something out. Because I don't want to take money out of his pockets either. And I wouldn't do that. But I would just be curious as to why he wasn't able to make it. And then just be like, just communicate next time.
Yeah, I think I would have fined him because I think there needs to be I think we're seeing a whole bunch of things now that is so fixable that's going to make next season so much better in terms of guys that have to play. And this situation right here is so unique because it's never happened. You know what I'm saying? So he would have got fined, whether that be however much he won that day, whatever his split was, $500, something like that, to where everybody that participated within that day gets a cut of your daily winnings, but you still get some of the winnings as well. But I think you're right, Emily. It's not about you being late or no. Like, where's the call at? Like, why are you not blowing up people's phone to let them know that, yo, I overslept? Like, what do I do? Like,
yeah.
This is a big moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would have found him, and he would have ran them 3 miles, and he would have been on cleanup duty. Like, it would have been all 3.
So did he run on the treadmill in the video? No, by the way, this footage right now is on TNT League. He didn't.
No. Yeah.
So they gave him.
Mike did tell me he did it though. Mike
3 miles, 35 minutes. Do you guys think you could almost power walk that pace?
Bro, I could probably handstand that, no cap.
I mean that I ran a 6-minute mile in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bees is being very because the guys didn't say run the treadmill. Bees is like,
hey,
3 miles before 9.
My thing is though, so you got 11 and a half minutes
to run each mile.
Man, that's punishment.
But that's coming from a guy that had some episodes during his tenure being a basketball player. He like, yo, I mean, he overslept. Like, we ain't gonna hold your feet to the fire. Do this.
No, but he overslept, but he didn't try to get there.
Wait,
That
so
was
question for you
my
guys.
thing is not the tardiness or oversleeping at all. That is not my thing. My thing
Yeah.
is solely no call, no show plus just not trying to get there the whole day.
Give me your punishment, Millie.
Oh, you gotta it's gotta be a 6-minute pace. You
Jesus.
know what? 3 miles, I'll go 7. Cause like we're grown men, push through pain. If we're gonna do punishment, make it hard. That's all I'm saying.
I want to do this. Like,
What's that?
you're gonna take that pain out your pocket.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? All the homies that's over here putting their pain on the court.
by the way, I'm not mad at Keon. I'm mad at why did y'all make a punishment so soft?
So here's my thing though too. You kind of have to set the example for the next season for a multitude of reasons. Had this been a pay-per-view, what would have happened? What if he just overslept and didn't show up? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to really think about the extremes.
Forget pay-per-views. I treat it like work.
Yeah.
Well,
You
like
miss a whole day.
yeah, you miss a day, no call, no show. Your boss is like,
we
at
got
that
something
point,
for
you got to reach out to your boss. At that point, it's
Right.
the boss is going to stop reaching out if you no call, no show. You got to
Yeah.
reach out to your boss, and like at that point, it's on you. You know,
Fuck
to
it.
take-
Bear crawls for 3 miles.
Ooh, and listen, they got a golf course. They had a golf course. I want you to
They
bear
did.
crawl this
They did.
whole golf course. Ooh.
That would have been OD, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, hey, let me ask you this question. What would Team Lance have done?
I think Lance has a different mentality, bro. I think Lance would probably agree with me, honestly.
I think Lance, whoever it was, like he'd be like, "Yo, you get me at the gym. You're going 101 to 100 5 times.
Full
And you on
court.
defense the whole time."
Like, I ain't gonna lie. He would have did all 3, bro. 3 miles. I'm hurting your pockets, and you on dish duty for the rest of the week. I want these
Dish
dishes.
duty.
Dish,
Damn.
yeah. I want these dishes spotless. Oh, a whole day, Sal.
Nah, I listen. This is where we differ. I'm not making them like clean up.
See, this is why we got to get back to get rid of the mansions. Get back to the tellies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too luxurious right now. It's too luxurious.
Yeah, Motel 8. What's wrong with Motel 8?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Are
bro.
we too good to sleep?
I will not be at a motel.
Oh, yeah,
Are we
I'm not
too
be-
good to
I'm
sleep?
not in a motel.
I've slept in motels plenty of times.
Yeah,
No, I'm
no,
not saying I'm
no,
not
no.
too good. I'm just saying
Been there, done that. Not too
You guys are so
work
you guys
way
shot that down so
work
bad.
way too hard to go back to that. No,
No, I feel you, but like this is all I'm saying. You know what pain does for me? It keeps me grounded. Maybe a motel
Facts.
would ground guys. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes
put
if
them
you're
in a
not-
motel.
sometimes if like you get too comfortable, you got to go find the discomfort. You have to go find it.
I'm not gonna lie. Also, if you late, like at LSUA, if you was 5 minutes late or a minute late to weights, 10:33's homeboy. Right after we done with the
Thank
weight
you,
session.
B.
So
You're late to the show, brother.
Oh, you
Welcome.
late a minute. 10:33 is downstairs, and we got some extra core work for you before you go downstairs. So I get where Millie's coming from.
No, I
I get
do
where
too.
Millie's coming from.
That's the B.
Because in
I'll
college,
say
it
this.
get wicked.
It was my I think junior or senior year, I forget. First day of practice. One of our guys is late. It's like 6 a.m. Coach says, "I bet since somebody wanted to wake him up, run around the whole campus till he shows up. You cannot call him."
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
We did 2 whole, but he said, "You whatever shoes you have on." I had on sandals, my nigga. Swear, that's my language. I had on sandals. He said, "You don't get time." He says, "No, whatever you have on, take off around the whole school until he shows up." He showed up after lap 2. Boy, man, listen. I walked in there. He said, "My fault, y'all." I walked into that gym. Man, I was ready to tee off. No cap.
Hey, we
In sandals,
throwing
Mill.
them.
I bet that was the last time he did it.
Oh my.
No, it wasn't actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I already don't like him.
He wasn't punished in the moment. We were.
Right.
How many times have you guys ever been late to like any basketball thing, like practice, weights?
Bro,
One
I
time.
can very seldomly. Thousands of practices,
Yeah, man, it was-
over 1,000 games, like very few.
See, this is why this works because we all on the same type of time.
Let's just make sure that we continue to sharpen each other and not give each other passes. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Let's hold a standard for each other. It's not a personal thing. It's just like, let's be great. Let's be great.
Kind of believe off the team, everybody willing to shut the hell accountable.